Okay, welcome to the third edition of Kizzy Cat's online audio blog. I have apparently been hit by a really long streak of inspiration because this is the third one in as many days, and I fully blame my friends for this because they keep inspiring me to do things, even if they're the only ones who ever listen. Hopefully there will be other people out there eventually. This one tonight is going to be songs that remind me of Doctor Who characters. As I've said before, I am a major Doctor Who fan, so this one is going to be a really long list that may have to be split into two parts, but here we go anyway. The first one is pertaining to the Doctor, and it is the song Shattered by O.A.R. And if you couldn't tell, he has a lot of mental issues with all the things he's done in his life. And if you listen to the song, it really is just what's going on in his head after everything he's lost, his home, the only Time Lord left, companions, and so on and so forth, and having to kill and not really wanting to. And moving on are two songs that remind me of the companions that he has had over the years. And one is by one of his companions. It is called What About Us by John Barrowman. And this song is mostly towards the companions that fall in love with him, like Rose, Captain Jack to an extent, Martha, and the ones in his past incarnations as well. And it's all about the relationship's not really working, or mostly applying to Rose in this one, in that there's a relationship trying to be there, but it's just not working out. And the other one is Goodbye to You by Michelle Branch. And this one I think is really poignant because the Doctor tends to push his companions away, and this is mostly a song from both of them saying goodbye to all they knew, all they did together, everything they've learned, and the changes in their life that's come upon them because of these experiences. Now the next one, this one should be obvious. It's a song for the Master, and it's I Can't Decide by the Scissor Sisters. If you don't know this song, obviously you haven't watched Season 3 of The New Who. This is his song. He literally yells for it. He goes, play track 3, and this song comes on and he sings to it. It's so perfect. And segueing into that is the next song, Poison by Alice Cooper. Now, I know there might not be too many Slash fans listening to this one, but still it rather applies to the Master and the Doctor. They have this very love-hate relationship that gets rather masochistic and sadistic at times. And this song really does fit their personalities and the way they play off each other's emotions and means to an end. The next one is also Master Doctor, and it's Tainted Love by Soft Cell. I don't really think I need to say more than that. The next one is another Master one, and it's Animal I Have Become by 3 Days Grace. And this one is more pertaining to Professor Yana, in that he changes from this sweet, nice man, and then he opens the fob watch and he's evil and kills Chanto, which actually kind of sucked. I liked her, even if she was kind of annoying with the Chanto. The next one is also for the Master, and this one is Madness by Madness. Very entertaining song, and perfectly gets the Master's rather manic insanity in the new seasons. The next one is the Doctor with Pain by 3 Days Grace. And the first lines are pain without love, pain can't get enough. And really, he's a bit of a masochist in that he gives up love and he pushes people away and ends up hurting himself in the end of it all. Or hurts himself by doing the things he'd really prefer not to do but does it anyway out of duty. The next one, this was actually first suggested to me by my doctor, and it is the song that the Discovery Channel put out called I Love the World. Now, if you have not heard this song, you really should, and you will laugh when you hear it because it's very much the Doctor because he's such a Earth-phile. He's like, Earth, I love it, yay! The next one isn't a pairing in how I am saying this. This is a song for the Doctor, Captain Jack Harkness, and Ianto Jones. Yes, I know Ianto is from Torchwood, but it has to be specifically included because of this song. It's called My Immortal by Evanescence. And it's from Captain Jack's and Ianto's points of view, discussing Jack's immortality and Ianto dealing with it and dealing with him, and Jack's feelings about the Doctor leaving him and such, or haunting his memory, or any number of things. I mean, it's a very Jack song, even if it's not about sex, which it's not. The next one is a very unconventional thing. My friend does not believe me when I say I think of Nine and Rose with this song, which is Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas. Because it's hard to explain how exactly I think of this song with them, but it's very much Rose trying to prove to Nine that humans aren't savage, they aren't stupid apes, that there's so much to show, and she ends up rather proving all that she can show him when she's Bad Wolf. And this is just a very nice song to me, and if you do listen to it, I'd be grateful for any comments you leave, considering if you agree or disagree with me, and comments on why or why not. The next one is suggested by another friend of mine, Elliot Van Buren, and it is the Immigrant song by Led Zeppelin for Bad Wolf. And if you have not heard the opening bars, well, then you need to, because it's rather rar, much like Bad Wolf is, very chaotic and such. And the new one for this is Donna. Donna, I miss her. She was an awesome companion, and don't any of you say otherwise. Well, you can, I just won't listen to you. And it is Meet Virginia by Train. And this song is basically about a girl who's very unconventional, does things her own way, and doesn't want to deal with the life she has. And that's very much Donna, with a kick-butt attitude and no nonsense, and definitely going to give the Doctor a smack if he needs it. Turning the page, another slightly unconventional song would be for Rose, which is Her Eyes by Pat Monahan. And Rose is a very unique person, and this would be the Doctor singing about her, probably. And basically, just how unique she is, how much she gives to the world, and why he would never change a thing about her. Yes, we are now back to the Master for another one. Frontier Psychiatry by the Avalanches. This song is probably the most manic, insane thing I have ever heard in my life. Basically, it's like a whirlwind of spazzing, which is pretty much what I think the Master's insanity is. Give it a listen to. I think you'll find it pretty funny. The next one is, well, I'm going to wait to continue the next one because I have less than a minute left. So, continued in part 2, more songs about Doctor Who characters.